Hello everyone, this is Latoya of Infinitenature, and I am back with a new video. I am in a new scenery. I'm in my car because this is the best place for me to do it, where it's quiet, where I won't get interrupted. And yeah, and it's very windy outside. It's beautiful outside, but it's very windy, and I don't have anything to really prop my phone on. Even though I have a video camera, I'm still working on figuring out how to use it. I'm just being honest. I need to really take some time with that. But I just wanted to get on. Obviously, I'm getting on really quick because I've been wanting to share a lot of things that have been on my heart. You know, there's been a lot of things that have been going on this past weekend here in America, all around the United States, and also it looks like it's becoming more global. I've been hearing there may have been riots in other places, not even in America, so it's a lot that's going on. The reason why I wanted to get on is because I'm right now talking to people in the Black community, people who look like me. One of the reasons why I did start Infinitenature is so that there was more of us talking about holistic health and living. When I do target my audience, my focus is on people that look like me. However, I still know that there are many people who are interested in holistic health and living, eating raw pregnancy, all of that stuff, with things that I talk about, that I've talked about over the last 5 years on my YouTube channel, books that I've read, everything. So with that being said, like, at the end of the day, I know that our representation is so important and so imperative. So that's part of the reason why I created Infinitenature, is so that there's more people like me, you know, showcasing holistic health and living. I'm gonna just say this and keep it real simple. One of the things that I'm more surprised about is how Black people are responding to how white people who may be their friends, who may be their family, who may be their associates, who may be their co-workers, how they may be responding to things that are happening, how they may come off not aware, not realizing how racism really is here in America, how systemic it is. I'm just surprised that y'all are so shocked that they are doing this. And I've been trying to stay quiet and keep it within, because I'm just like, y'all, it's, even though I know that we have every right to feel the way that we feel, it's like, why are y'all so surprised? When Obama was running office in, what was it, 2008, at that time I was probably like 23 years old, you know, so I was old enough at that time to be able to observe people and to observe things. And I was like, yo, these people, some of these people that I went to school with, I never knew that they thought this way. You know what I mean? And I politely deleted them off of my social media. I politely started becoming more observant and using my intuition and discernment whenever it comes to interacting with certain people. You know, I'm just so surprised that people are so shocked that people think this way. And it's like, you don't, and my thing is, I'd rather people naturally, you know that this is not right, this is not humane. I'd rather people naturally understand that, versus trying to encourage people and say you need to speak up and say something. If they don't want to speak up and if they don't want to say nothing, then let them be, okay? Because to me, my main focus at the core of it is pushing Black love, is pushing Black family, is pushing Black harmony, is pushing Black health, Black wealth, everything. That's my main focus at the core. You know what I'm saying? And I just find that I'm just so baffled at how many people are constantly surprised or telling them people to delete them or block them and all of that stuff. I'm like, yo, why don't you just go ahead and just delete and block them? Don't even comment on their stuff. Just let it go. There's just a lot that there's a lot of things that I've been seeing, and I know that everybody is not going to agree with everything, and everybody's going to play their part on how they protest and how they move. Like, everybody's going to do what they want to do. Me personally, I say that a lot of things that I've been seeing I don't agree with, and I'm a black person, and there's a lot of things that I personally don't agree with, because I feel like there's other more effective and organized ways that we can do things, you know. But I know that people are riled up, people are in their feelings, people are upset, people are angry, and I understand, because I share that also. But I also know that I have to stay focused. I also know that I have to transform my energy into something that will be more efficient and more effective for myself and my family. Like, that's how I look at it. I just feel like this is a wake-up call for us to be more supportive of each other as people, you know. That's what is a wake-up call for us, to be more supportive of each other, you know, that we buy from each other, that we just come together and just have each other's back, you know. Because at the end of the day, it's all about economics. And it's also about, of course, social justice. It's about that too. But it's about economics, number one. So when people say that, oh, and I'm talking about when black businesses are being impacted, not anything else. More than anything else, I'm talking about when black businesses are being impacted, and people are making blanketed statements like it's just they can use their insurance. You don't know that. I feel like when people say stuff like that, you really don't know. Like, you may not really know what it's like to be a small business owner and how much work it is, especially as a black business owner. You know what I'm saying? You may not realize how much insurance people may need to have. You know, people may need to have different types of insurance. You don't know that. You don't know what their insurance covers. And even if they do cover it, their insurance premiums may go up. Like, you don't understand none of that for you to just say some craziness like that. And at the end of the day, you know, I know everybody think it's funny and it's cute to destroy and to put a fire to everything. I don't think it's funny at all, especially when the dust settles and then you have regular everyday people who live in these communities and live in these areas, and everything is smoky. They really can't breathe because of all of this stuff going on. It's difficult for them to actually take a breath because of all of the craziness going on in their community, and because simple essential stores and things may be not there anymore because people are acting a fool. You know, I don't see anything wrong with protesting and doing it peacefully. If you want to do that, that's not my thing. Personally, I feel like there's other ways. Everybody has their own ways that they're going to do things. I personally want to do it something else. But my thing is that if you're going to go out and protest, be very responsible with doing it and have a plan when you do it. Because what it does, it creates opportunities for people who are not in the community to come in, as we have seen all this weekend, and wreak havoc. That's all I'm saying with that. Is like, be mindful of the things that you are saying. I am my ancestor. And me and my sister was talking about this yesterday, about how people are saying that we are not our ancestors. Yes, we are our ancestors. We are our ancestors. And if I could take it a step further, a lot of people are afraid to connect with their ancestors. And that's not even to be petty and not to be mean or anything like that. But I just see how a lot of people are responding to this situation. And if we connect with our ancestors and honor them each and every day and call on them when we need them, we won't We can be mad, we can be angry, but we'll be able to transform that energy into something more efficient and more effective. That's all that I'm saying with that. So I am my ancestor, and I can breathe. We need to take some breaths. And I also mentioned on my social media that we are in Mercury is in Cancer and has been there since May 28th. And I can feel the energy of Cancer. And anybody that's familiar with astrology, you know, Mercury is about communication. Mercury is the messenger. Okay. So then Cancer is a water sign. Cancer is very sensitive, very intuitive. And, you know, so emotions are going to be on a high. The way that we communicate is going to be a little bit more sensitive. But also we have to make sure that we keep our emotions balanced as much as we can. Because with having imbalanced emotions, we can have cloudy judgment. And we can say things that will not be the best thing, that may not be effective, because words is power. You know, the things that we say can manifest. I understand the power of my words. I really do, which is why sometimes I have to go back and get back within it, because I know that how powerful my words are. And when I'm not mindful of that, things happen quickly that I did not intend to happen. So let's just keep things more in mind. Keep these things in mind as we move forward. And I understand that everybody's going to play their part in different ways when it comes to making change here in America. We're going to all do different things. I understand that. But I also feel like we have to be responsible. We have to be strategic. We have to plan efficiently, and we have to support each other way more better than we have been doing. Because I'm personally surprised at how Black people are responding to how white people are responding to this situation. It's like it took this long. It took this, you know. This is, to me, has been a pattern. And I'm only 34 years old. I haven't been here. I'm old enough to understand, but I'm still young, relatively young, you know. And this is not a shock to me, you know. And that's why I'm so passionate about Black everything. That's why I'm so passionate about it. I understand the power of it. I understand because I read and I try to learn as much history, and there's still much more that I don't know, that I love to learn. But when you understand that this goes back for a long time with the Nile Valley civilization, and how our history was rewritten, and how not that long ago, I'm not even going there, but I'm just going to say that history was attempted to be rewritten and had to be corrected. I don't want to get too distracted, but that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm gonna make another video talking about some other things that somebody wanted me to talk about, but I never got to do it. And I also, hopefully this week, I will be making more food demos. I just haven't had the time to do it the way that I want to. So thank you so much. If you've watched this far, thank you for listening to my rant. I needed to get that out. But thank you so much, and have a great day.